Hey guys, I'm Brian here with a new League of Legends video. Today I have a Varus Spotlight. He is out early on the PvE, much like Hecarim was, and he is a ranged AD carry. He has a fairly basic kit for a ranged AD carry, and he's very strong from what I've seen so far. So this video is going to be his abilities and my initial thoughts on him, what you can build, etc. So I'll get started on that. Alright, so Varus' passive, called Living Vengeance, on champion kill or assist he gains 40 attack speed for 6 seconds, which is really good boost in a team fight. I can see this being a very strong passive because of the second part. On minion kill he gains 20% attack speed for 3 seconds, which is extremely powerful in the laning phase. It'll allow you to trade efficiently and farm very easily, so should be a very nice passive. His Q ability, Piercing Arrow, it's a 2-cast ability. On the first cast, he draws back his next shot, gradually increasing his range and distance. While he's preparing his shot, his movement speed is slowed by 20%, and he can do this for 4 seconds. If he casts again within those 4 seconds, he fires, dealing some damage, and it reduces on every enemy hit. So when he charges, it expands out, and it is a lined skill shot. It can be cast without the entire range, and it's very long range, as you just saw. His second ability, which makes him what he is called Blighted Quiver. His basic attacks deal magic damage and apply Blight for 6 seconds. This can stack 3 times. His other abilities detonate Blight, dealing magic damage equal to 2%, and this scales up with level, and it's on a very low AP ratio. I think it's like a 0.2%, and it has a cap on minions, so I can't do very fast clear times, which is obviously a good idea. And as I said, all of his other abilities detonate this, so he can combo and burst down fairly quickly using these abilities. His E, Hail of Arrows, he fires a hail of arrows that desecrates the ground for 4 seconds. It slows movement speed and reduces healing effects by 50%. It's fairly long range, but it's fairly small, and it looks like that. It slows and applies a healing reduction, as you can see in our mouse. It's kind of like Misfortune's E, and it applies the healing debuff from her W, think of it that way. It's about the same range too, so it should be fairly easily compared to that. Now, as my ultimate comes up, his ultimate, Chain of Corruption, line skill shot, very thin. He flings out a tendril of corruption that deals 150 magic damage and mobilizes the first champion hit for 2 seconds. If it hits a champion, it spreads out to nearby enemy champions, applying the same damage and immobilizes them. So I'm going to shoot it. It's a little tendril, and it's a very small AoE. It's kind of like an Ashe arrow. It doesn't hit that many people. They have to be really bunched up for it to hit. But it's a very, very useful CC, and it should be a very, very game-breaking or game-changing ultimate. Alright, so I'm going to demonstrate his abilities again real quick. His Q, very long range, line skill shot, shoot it wherever. It is partially AoE, so it's very small AoE though, so if you can hit someone with it, or you can hit multiple targets with it. His W is an on-hit proc, and you can see I have 3 of the procs on Hecarim right there. Now if I were to use my E on him, it would detonate those, dealing a percentage of his health, and quite a large percentage actually. This makes me feel like he'd be good with an on-hit build. He's not exactly standout in anything, so yeah. Now I'm going to demonstrate the ult again because I missed it the first time. What it does is it snares him and applies a smaller snare onto nearby targets. So that's about it for his kit. I'm going to go over a few more build options and some good, decent lane matchup ideas. Alright, so for possible lane pairings, I think a Leona or an Alistar would work really well with him. He scales with on-hit effects, so a Leona would be very good at applying other on-hit effects. Her passive is great at doing that, and it makes it that much more deadly when he procs his blight stacks. And a lot of CC would also be good with him because he can just chain with those 2 supports. His AP ratios are not the best. He's on a 0.2 and a 1 on his ult. His E and his Q don't have AP scaling, so I feel like putting him AP mid would be a terrible choice. He doesn't seem to have any strength there, and his ult's a very small AoE, so he's probably cut out for bot and maybe like the 80 quirky top type role. He doesn't have any inbuilt escapes, but he does have 575 range, which is actually pretty good. He can counter out some mediocre top lanes, so that would also be a decent place for him, but not as good as with the support bot.
Only cowards flee their fate.
Right, so here's a quick demonstration of his passive. As you can see, whenever I kill a unit, my attack speed goes way up. So it's very nice in laning and in team fights, because if there's minions around, you can possibly hit one with an ability, and it gives you a really high attack speed buff as well. If you get an assist or something,
Give me a
it
target.
will give you a very nice attack speed buff as well.
You'd like some real amusement? Come closer. The cost of your life is one arrow. Pain is my gift to you. The cost of your life is one arrow.
Alright, so that's it for my Varus Champion Spotlight. If you'd like to see more, I will be uploading some additional Varus videos as time goes on. Right now, Varus came out a little bit late for me, so I had to rush this out, but look forward to my gameplay and some other videos on him. But that's it. I'd like to thank you guys for watching. I'd also like to thank my assistants here, LYXS and Unarmed Shade, for helping me out on this. Great help, and they really made this a lot easier for me compared to the other spotlights because they cooperated. But yeah, so I'd like to thank you guys for watching. Please rate, comment, subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.